Welcome to the latest edition of Sports Science Hacks, where today I'm going to discuss dropping out of your course. Now, I will do some more videos around this area, so if that's of interest to you, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, key question today, should you drop out of your course? Let's look at this from a few different angles. The first one being, quite simply, why do you want to drop out? There'll be different reasons which you need to consider. Some people might not like their lecturer, they could have an issue with this person. What I'd say here is, don't let your emotions dictate that. No matter where you study, no matter where you work, there'll be people that you're not too keen on. So don't drop out just because you dislike somebody. It's a different story if you're being bullied or it's a really serious issue, but quite simply disliking someone isn't really enough to move away from it. Secondly, I'm going to point the finger here. It might be a bit more controversial me saying this, but ask yourself, can you do more as a student? Have you tried your best here out of the situation that you're in? What I see sometimes is people drop out of a course, they completely blame the university and the lecturers, but then you take a step back and realise the student's attendance is 10-20%. When they're in the class they can be quite disruptive, they're not trying very hard, and they're not doing their work, they're not proactive away from class. So I'm not saying this is you, but just in general, have you tried your best before you've made the decision to quit the course? Another more logical and common reason to quit a course is the fact you just don't enjoy it. There's no motivation, there's no enjoyment, and you don't see a career in this sector. That's completely fair enough. What you need to do now is maybe consider pausing the video and ask yourself, what is your reason? Do you just have a small reason that you can work around, or is there a really big issue that makes you want to quit your course? Secondly, I recommend that you share your concerns about leaving your course. There are different people who you can speak to. It could be a personal tutor, it could be one of your lecturers or supervisors, or maybe just family and friends. And I highly recommend that you speak to the student support services. That's what they're there for, but it's not just about your queries about your course, it's also learning about different courses and the university's support service helping you get a job somewhere else. So what I'm trying to say here is, don't make this decision by yourself. You may be someone that just needs a break. You need to consider the fact that you're probably watching this video as a 21, 22-year-old, and that's quite young to graduate and have your life mapped together. You may wish to go and travel, you may want a few nights out, you may want to create all these memories before you settle down with a career and a partner and kids and all the other cliche stuff. And you could look at it in two different ways as well. You could be someone that really likes sports science, you have a passion for it, but staring at a screen for the last 2 years with COVID has just wiped out your motivation, and you need a break, you need to take a couple of steps away for a bit of time and then come back. Or you're someone that says, you know what, I've tried my best for the last 3 or 4 years and I hate sports science, get me out of here. I just need time now to regroup and think about a different career. So once again, maybe pause the video and look at this and ask yourself, which camp am I in here? Do I need to take a break and come back to sport? Or have I realised that I completely hate sport and I want to do something else with my life? Next, I highly recommend that you at least think about a plan B and learn a bit more about this plan B. For example, you may think to yourself, well, I wouldn't mind being an architect, but have you done some research on how that works? Or you might want to get a trade, but have you done any research on how that works? Because quite often I'll have conversations with students who'll say, yeah, I don't like sport, Chris, I'd like to do this instead. And I say, yep, fair enough. How much do you know about this career? Well, yeah, I don't know. And I'll ask more probing questions. How does this work? How does that work? Yeah, I don't know, I haven't really thought about that. So make sure you're not just jumping ship and you're actually doing some homework on your plan B and your plan C. And finally, have some patience. As I've said, you could be watching this 21, 22 years old and you'll say to me, Jesus, I'm 21, I'm not going to go and do another course, that's really long, because by the time I've done that course I'll be really old, I'll be 24, 25, and for someone who's 31 I'm slightly offended by that, and I'm someone who took their time. I completed my degree when I was 22, my postgrad I was 25, and then I finished writing my PhD when I was 28 and became a lecturer. That might be really old to you watching this video right now, but I had patience. I took my time and did what was necessary to get the career that I wanted. It took longer than some of my friends, but Don't compare yourself to your friends, just focus on what you need to do to get what you want in life. Okay, I'll finish off now with a quick summary. First of all, don't take your decision lightly. Have a real good think about this and communicate with other people, and don't just jump into a decision and possibly regret it. Secondly, you might just need a break. You could be burnt out, especially with COVID. Like I've said, staring at a screen in online classes is draining, not just for you, but for the lecturers as well. A break could be the best thing that you could do. And finally, age is just a number. Like I said, I was 28, 29 when I went into lecturing. It takes a long time to get the career that you want sometimes, so just be patient and understand that. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and I'll speak to you again soon.